Good evening, everybody, or afternoon, everybody. Sorry for the extended wait there. I am back. Took a little night off last night just because I just wasn't feeling up to it. But I did accomplish some things. Not code wise, but as far as like recording YouTube videos and whatnot. Let's get the screen up here. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome. Everyone is doing well right now. Hope you've all had a good start of your weekend and all of those things. Healthy and happy and all of that. I think the last time we were here, I got kind of sidetracked, kind of not, with the fact that it looked like things were kicking off multiple times, and I think we still have a problem where, like migrations and stuff are kicking off multiple times, which it doesn't necessarily hurt anything, but it does contribute to like a longer startup time, and I would like to mitigate that obviously at some point, but I haven't been able to figure out exactly what is going on and why right now. I think the only other idea I had was to kind of put this has run like into a separate class, and then just get an instance of that class. It's a class outside of Spring and everything else, just a regular, Java class, and maybe that will help with this, which I guess I could try that out. It wouldn't be that difficult to try that right now. But I don't intend on spending too much time on this today. I do want to get back to running, doing the chat stuff and seeing where we're at with that. So let's just, for the sake of argument, see if I can get this guy into another class here. So if I just let me try a private class first here and see what happens with this. So if I say class startup run once. And then I do say private static final. Actually, this would be, yeah, private static final instance. And then this would be let's go on here. Oh, final. There we go. And then I'll have a private static boolean has run. Get instance. And public void set has run Boolean value. Boolean is run. Or return value, return has run. There we go. This should be static. Go. All right, so instance, right? And just say run once tracker dot is run. Let's see if somehow, some way that does something different. So I'll do clean. All right. Clean that. Let's start. All right, did it go twice? There's one run. There's two runs. It's still going through it twice. That is baffling to me. That is absolutely baffling to me. Huh. Yeah, that is just... That is really, really strange. That's, yeah, I don't understand. Somehow that's just, it's running this twice. And it's not, like, the baffling part is, like, this is static. I bet I wonder if the optimizing compiler is inlining that, and that's why I'm not getting a truly static variable in there. What if I mark this? What if I mark this final? I'm just very curious here. I don't think that's going to matter because it's already doing something that is just boggling my brain here, which admittedly is not a difficult thing to do. Let's see. This does it again. Yep, getting 2 runs of it again. Huh. Well, I wonder though, let me try something here. Because really I don't want 8080 running at all. So I can change that because I only need secure. I don't need the insecure connector. Yeah. Yeah, let me shut down the 8080 connector altogether. Because I really don't want that anyway. I only want 6443 running. Let's see what we got here. It's running there. Yeah, it's running again. It's running a second time. I just wanted to eliminate that as being like somehow I was seeing 2 instances going. Hmm. Just out of morbid curiosity here. Let's do that. And I'll remove this as a variable. Alright, and start. I think it still went twice. Yeah, there's one time. There's a second time. That's really burning my ass. That is like somehow managing that. One more thing here. Just, I know I don't want to spend that much time on it, but this is bothering me a lot. Where are we at? That run once there. Migrations run once. this here. And then in the knit, yeah, I don't need to do anything there. So over here, do that. I'm going to have a class that is just outside of the scanning stuff. So conf shouldn't be getting scanned. It's only back end and front end that are getting scanned for spring beans and stuff. I mean, this shouldn't qualify as a spring bean anyway, but I'm just gonna as a last ditch try anything method here. I'm gonna put that there. I'm also wondering if no, I think we're okay. Let me just try this. Project clean. It's still running it twice. I don't understand. I really don't understand how that's running it twice. Like, there should be no possible way for that to be running twice like that. Because you're working with static instances. And I never said has run to false. So so the only way it's getting set to false is if this class is completely brand new somehow. I'm just throwing anything at the wall right now. Because that just does not make any sense to me. That's running that way. Yeah, it's still doing it. Still twice. It's calling it. There's gotta be... Is there somewhere else that I'm calling this from? Like, I need to look at the... So running database migrations. See, I do a longer info there. Is that... Let's see. Just running database migrations 1656 now. 1656, 17. Okay, here we go. 17, 12, 50. Running database migrations. Migrations complete. Sixteen 1656, 1700, 1711, 1711, 1712, 1712, 50, and then 47. Here. So much happens in that time frame. $47. Running database migrations. So what did Spring do here? Spring profiles active. Spring profiles defaults. Independent beam. Okay, closing web application context happened 17/12/25. That was started on 17/11/05. Okay. Close all connections, shutdown completed. 17/12/25. Okay, and then 17/12/47 we start up again. So this is the initial startup. For Spring profiles, Jindy name, Jindy objects, Jindy lookups. Search for key. Cannot find key. And then running database migrations. Okay. And that's context initialized. Servlet context events. Servlet context event. Okay. So that's context initialized. Then migrations complete only fires off if the run migrations actually happened, which they're happening in context initialized. which for some reason Eclipse is having a problem showing me that. Okay. Context initialized. So then it tries to then initialize the root web application context. Initialization started. All right, and then the next one is root web application context initialization started. Why is that reinitialized? Oh wait, that's the same one. Sorry. And 17.12.50, yeah, it's doing initialization on the root web application context again. Why is it doing that? I wonder if Tomcat is doing something really strange here, or maybe I have just a really strange setup going on here. Tomcat, servlet init called twice upon startup. $13 years ago. Holy shit. Get instance should be synchronized. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's true. It could be firing up. It could be firing up 2 threads. And maybe that's what I'm seeing. You know what? Let's try that. That's easy enough to try. I mean, I hope that that's the case. Otherwise, I'm at a real loss here. But it's like, but what's weird is it looks like it's firing up the web application context twice. Which also is very strange. Although synchronizing this isn't really going to do anything unless I do. Let's do this. I should fix this. Yeah. Let's do this. Instance is no. I don't think I can make that final when I do that. But let's just see what happens. If instance is null, there's new Yeah, it doesn't like that being that, but that's fine. There's once, there's twice. It's still going twice. So it's definitely not. It's definitely not a threading issue. At least not in the traditional sense. So I wonder. Application. So Spring web application initialized twice. Application context being loaded twice. Okay. Where's Palm? Okay, that's not it. Application initializer twice. App assembly. Da, da, da. I think we add the jar file and maybe an assembly plugin, which then got added. Okay, never mind. Reinitializes. Okay. Starting up Tomcat, the application dispatcher intermittently, about 35% time, relaunches. Seems that after the application loads and I get finished message and reloads, anything seems to work normally. Okay. Yes. The problem is how I define my servlet within the web XML. The load on startup tag was causing a reinitialization. Spring Tomcat issue that Tomcat has a known bug within server XML as relates to the context tag. There's a known bug within the server XML as it relates to the context tag. Context tag, what? Okay. Yeah, the context tag dockbase. Alright. Tomcat and context. Auto deploy or deploy on startup operations are performed by host. The name, the context path, the web application are derived from the names of files that define the web application. Consequently, the context path may not be defined in a meta if context XML embedded in the application. And okay, sure. Sure, alright. It is not recommended to place context elements directly in the server XML file. This is because it makes modifying the context configuration more invasive since the main conf server XML file cannot be reloaded without restarting Tomcat. Default context elements also overwrite the configuration of any context elements placed directly in server XML. To prevent this, the override attribute of context element defined in server XML should be set to true. An individual file if context XML inside the application file is optionally based may be copied to rename individual file. So, wait a second. If the version, okay, wait a second here. Context version. Context name, context path, context version, and the base file name. If no version is specified, then the context name is always the same as the context path. Okay. The context path is the empty string, then the base name will be root. Always in uppercase. Otherwise, the base name will be the context path with the leading slash removed and any slash characters replaced with hashtag. If a version is specified, the context path remains unchanged. These naming conventions. Okay, so XML root war root. Context version. So this is for the context XML in meta-inf. Which I've never really done, I don't think. I might have one actually now that I think about it. But let me see. Context XML here. What is this? Default set of monitor resources. One of these changes, the web application will be reloaded. For each web application. So I don't think I have a context XML, do I? No. So I'm wondering now if I should make one. I mean, it doesn't really matter though, because I I have other settings in here that have to be in server XML anyway. So context. Immutable true. So what's it saying here? Then one of the following options must be used to prevent double deployment. Locate the war and/or directory outside the host's at base and use a context XML file with a doc base attribute to define it. Which I think we have here. Doc base is that. Reloadable true. I have that, but then what if I set auto deploy and deploy on startup to false? Auto deploy on startup. I wonder if that is causing the issue here. Actually, don't wait. That's not in the context. That's isn't that on the isn't that on the server? Deploy. Get under, or no, looking at host app base. Hosts. Elements. Auto. Okay, the host element has auto deploy and deploy on startup. Here we go. Auto deploy false. Deploy on startup false. Okay. I don't have to recompile, but I'm going to recompile anyway. So clean that. Clean that and start. Ran once. And that's it. Holy shit. That was the problem. That was the problem the whole frickin' time. So Tomcat was deploying it twice. And that's why it's been driving me up a wall here. And now things are just running, or the migration's just running once, which is correct. What I want to do though is I'd like to bring this back into sanity here. So if I do this and then I say private static Boolean has run false. All right. And have it synchronized void has run, or set has run. Has run equals 9. If this continues to work. How much faster it starts out. I mean, it's not significantly faster, but still, it's like it's not double deploying anymore. Jeez, that was craziness. All right, so that's working now. Okay. So don't need that at all, which is good. Things are working the way you expect them to work finally. Took a little bit to figure out what was going on there. So I wonder, because I originally had this as I like it better this way, because I know it's going to only run once now. Like, having it called from like having it extend the Jakarta DB starter, I actually like this better than the way I had it with the Spring context reloaded thing, because yeah, the Spring context will reload a couple times. And this way here, it's actually, all things considered, it's actually a lot cleaner this way. So I kind of like this better. So that's good. So I'm not going insane. I actually things were being duplicated, but it wasn't my doing. It was Spring and whatnot. Or I'm sorry, it wasn't Spring. It was the way I had Tomcat configured. Okay, that's I gotta make a note of that for all of my projects, because actually I've had a problem at work with work stuff where I've seen things getting called multiple times. I wonder if I'm having the same problem there now that I see what's happening. I mean, we don't have what's good is, like, in production we don't have those things set, and actually we don't have them set in our QA environment either, because they don't make sense to do redeployments there, automatic redeployments. We do have it set in our development environment, so I think I'm going to turn it off there, because I don't really need it, because we're defining the context. But that's a part of Tomcat I didn't even realize was happening. I didn't realize it had this thing where it just, like, it'll deploy your context and then it will deploy your apps again. So I guess it must have been, I guess it was deploying the war file under different contexts, root context. Like, I was getting the deployment for root, the root context, and then it was deploying it again under some other context that was the same name as the war file, and I didn't realize it. And because it's in a different application context, a different root context, nothing clashed with one another as far as URLs and stuff were concerned. Interesting. I mean, when you think about it, it makes sense that it would do that, but also is very easy to mess up. Like, they're not very, like, the fact that they had to put a big bold note there to say, like, don't do this. And I wonder how many people have actually seen that, because they have extensive documentation, but their documentation is, like, you rarely read it because, you know, it ships with a example server XML and all that stuff, and you just kind of work with what you got there, and then you set it up once and then you don't think about it again, and then later on you realize, like, stuff's being double and triple deployed. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. So let's see what's going on here. So this is all shall be running now, right? I wonder why that image is broken. Let's try and get it from YouTube. So I guess it's just a thing on YouTube side at that point, because I don't have copy the image down. Okay. Can I reload this? And interesting. Very interesting. All right. Um, so now that I've saw, man, that was just like a thorn in my side. I needed to solve that. It was bugging me too much. I'm like, there's nothing here there's no reason for this to be called so many times. Now I see what was going on, which is good because that means, I won't have the same problem with Jetty because there is no real concept of a server XML in Jetty. You just tell it what to deploy. So honestly, it's not something that would have come up with users when they deployed it, but it's definitely, when you're debugging and you see some craziness going on, it's definitely good to probably eliminate some of that craziness. Speaking of which, let's let me restart Eclipse here so seems like the tooltips are not working for some reason, which Eclipse has been running for a long time, so it's possible it's just one of those things. Let's see if these are working again. Yay, we got tooltips again. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to commit this. I'm going to commit this right now, just so we get it pushed aside. What did I actually change it? Okay. Sure, database migrations run only. Go. Okay. Before we go much further, let's see if we have any what is going on here? June 12th release of Eclipse requires Java 21, depending on how you installed. Find what happened when you update. 21. Okay. All these stuff here. IDE's installation has just JJRE. It will probably update to Java 21. Okay. I think we're updated to 21. I mean, I know I'm using 21 because we just did that a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I've got Java 21 here. I was using Java 19, so also I wonder if there's a 2024. Should check to see if there's any updates here just while I'm thinking about it. Well, that's usually not a great prospect to do while you're in the middle of a project, but I like to make sure I'm at least staying somewhat up to date on things here and there, because I know I'm a little bit behind as far as like Linux updates and whatnot, but in my defense, every time I do one, it seems like I start having problems, particularly with, Aqua Data Studio and other things here. It's contacting software sites. Is it finding anything? Do you wish to disable the locations? No. Okay. was there nothing to? Oh, it's still doing something. Like, was there nothing to update? Power supply is not powerful enough to charge the battery? That's the built-in power supply. I guess it's just telling me that your system is running a lot here. Just funny that the battery widget would pop up there. Check style plugin. Okay. Review and confirm the updates. Alright, we'll let that run. While that's going, let me see what we got up here as far as pull requests from Dependabot. Commons Lang, Liquid Base goes up a patch version. Makito, and Maven Surefire, and Logback Classic. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. There we go. Get all of these approved here. It occurs to me too, I should look at my GitHub actions for under Magenta Breeze here, because I did not change the environment to say that it's now Java 21, so I should probably do that. Surefire plugin, Commons Lang, JReleaser Maven plugin goes up a bit. Jetty gets a little bump, and Makito. Okay. Go. Curious as to what changed here. Let project Java properties be resolved. Yeah, okay. This is for J releaser, right? Okay. Few changes. I don't think any of it's gonna impact me. But we'll see. There's only one way to find out, and it's to have it actually impact me. Alright, good. Let me look under actions here. No, you know what I gotta look at? I gotta look at code and GitHub. Close Maven. Yeah, here we go. Let's edit this. So I want JDK 21. One there. One. And 21. All right. Let's commit changes. Update GitHub actions to Java 21. I guess just out of curiosity, I should probably run one, huh? How do I run? Oh, here it is. Like, where's the thing you have to run it? Manually run 3 months ago. Run workflow. I mean, it'll probably fail again, but if it fails at the same thing, then that's good, I guess. So we'll have to see. I mean, I know I ran it locally for the Linux build, and it seemed to be okay. So. Okay. That failed. All the builds failed. Interesting. Oh, properties cannot be loaded from secret keys. That properties. That makes sense, although I thought we need project properties. I guess I didn't put the other pathway in where you don't have the secret keys properties. Yeah, that must be it. That must be it. I'll just have to figure that out, because if you don't have secret keys at properties, then I need to be able to pull variables I guess, environment variables. I don't know. We'll have to see how that works. I'll have to see how that works with GitHub Actions. There's a way, I believe, to pass keys and stuff to a GitHub action that will then, that is secure. I just have to read into it. Not overly concerned with that at the moment. That is something I do want to make sure I take care of, but right now, what was this for? Okay. Yes, restart. What did I have this open with? Oh, this was, okay, I know what that was. It was way back when. Clips, why did you open up there? Move to desktop development. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. All right. This should be running again and all updated and all those things. All right, good stuff. Good stuff here. What are we doing? Bring the latest down here. That then. All right, good. Good. It says there's an error here now. What is your error? Oh, it's still unhappy about that for some reason. That's 21. That's 21. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I close that out now. I close that. Server manager, we can close. Oof. Yeah, I gotta get my head back into the, so we got all this stuff. I can close these out right now. Trying to get things cleared up here. Alert view controller and home controller there. So much stuff. So much stuff open. Version version update runner. That's fine. I don't mind if that runs multiple times. At least now I know what was going on. Chat message service. Oof. Okay. You know what? Give me, let me take a 2-minute break here. I'll stretch and try to get my I'm having a problem with context switching at the moment from what I was doing to back to the chat stuff. So just give me 2 minutes to kind of stretch and clear my head and see if I get back into the mindset. So I'll be right back, my friends. Okay, friends, I'm back. Of course, I walked into the kitchen and couldn't come out without something. So I'll just have one of these kind of bars here while we're chatting. So I think, trying to think of where we left off here. I think we're at the point where I was getting the SSE stuff wired up. And I don't remember. Remember how far we got along here. I think I had it to a point where we could start to look at something. Let's see, chat view controller. So I got a view and then ID. Which I don't think, which doesn't really make any sense. I guess it does make sense. It's the internal ID for the chat. Yeah, I guess that makes sense because you could have multiple chats configurations, I guess. And so it would make sense to have an ID there. I mean, it's going to be the same. It's going to ultimately be the same chat at the end of the day. But you could have like different visualizations, I guess, of it. Or I suppose I could make it at some point exclude a chat from a particular service, maybe, but I don't have a plan to do that initially. Initially, it's just going to be everything. Let's do clean and start. It is noticeably running a little bit faster though. when you're not double loading, go figure, it's loading faster. Okay. So I have the test chat here. So this would be probably ID 1, right? If I inspect this. Nope, it's ID 2. Okay. So, oh, that's right, because that explains the other window I had open before. All right, so if I duplicate this, pull this out here, and I go to chat view 2, there it is. Okay, and then I hit test. Not seeing anything here. Okay, but I did get a payload message. This is a test chat message. All right, so that's good. So that's working to an extent. So then you chat contents. Sorry, I wanted to mute up while I was chewing on that. Let me see. So I'm handling this in much the same way that I did the alerts. Message HTML. So I have this console log here, so I guess the only thing I really need to do is call display chat message. Let me see here. Alert contents. Oh yeah, I have to really have to do I called do animation. So I don't have the display alert? What? Like there should be alert text here and stuff. Where is that? Oh, that's right. It's getting written inside here. Yeah. It's getting written inside here because it's coming back from the call. And then all I'm doing here is changing the class on this. That's right. And that's different from the chat thing because I have to actually dynamically add chat messages into this thing here. So that's what's going on. So I have to call chat settings, chat text size, text color. Yeah, HTML. Okay. So I have to do display chat message data.chat message, and then do animation. Which isn't quite right, because, well, I mean, there will be an animation section, but it's like, I gotta figure out, like, there's the overall animation for the chat, bringing the chat in, but then there's also potentially one for showing the messages. But for right now, doing that. Problem here is, I wonder. JavaScript, string variable substitution. Yeah, that's the one issue right now. If I put variables in there, the JavaScript variables in there, FreeMarker will try to interpret them, and then it'll fail because those things won't exist. So how do I tell FreeMarker to ignore JavaScript? FreeMarker ignore JavaScript variables. Some raw string literals, yeah, but oh, there's a no parse. Square bracket syntax. Interpolation syntax. Well, I could put it through the no parse section there. Let's say, just slash no parse, right? I think. So I should be able to do then font size and color, text color. And then just $sign whoops. Message. Let's see if that works or not. Okay. So far so good there, I guess. Message ID. I think I would see it in there if it had worked. Oh, I'm not doing anything. I didn't finish the method. I'm not doing anything with the message HTML, so of course it's not in there. Chat message ID. Wait a second. It's a view chat? No. I think I had changed this. While I was setting the page up. Chat settings ID. And then down here, settings at ID dot HTML. Okay. Clear that. Chat to Where's that chat box come from? Oh, it must be coming from chat contents, chat settings ID. So chat contents. Oh, right, chat message. That's what it is. Yeah. Div ID chat box. Okay. All right, so this really just has to be things ID chat box. All right. Yeah, so do that maybe. And make sure I save that. So these are coming through correctly. That's good to see. Breakpoint there. Okay. We're hitting it. HTML. So let me see if that is actually working. Chat to chat box. Length is 1, okay. Oh, excuse me. Oh. I wonder. Wait a minute. Maybe I'm misremembering jQuery HTML here. Because it's probably inner HTML. jQuery. No, HTML string. Set the HTML contents of each element in a set of matched elements. If you use a set elements content, any content that was in that element is completely replaced by new content. Additionally, jQuery removes other constructs such as data and event handlers from child elements before replacing those elements with new content. Oh, you can set the content by passing a function. Okay. Okay. What did I miss? Is the question there? Something obvious. Because, of course, it'd be something obvious. Set HTML. I'm adding in the message HTML. Let's try this again. All right, so what's chat HTML set to? Deflex, justify content center. Okay. And chat HTML. Oh, yeah, chat HTML is set to that. So why am I not? I guess does it not show that in the elements here? So I can't see when it's inserting stuff in there. That's weird. If I do a view source. No. Let me see something here. And chat2 chatbox.html has nothing. So I set it to not showing up on the screen. to chat box HTML. Chat HTML plus equals hello again. Chat to chat box HTML chat HTML. Okay. If I set it to message HTML, which isn't really defined, yeah. I think it's going to do anything. Let's reload this. I'm getting a lot of weird stuff happening today. And it's clearly my fault. This test chat message came through. Oh, you know what? It is making color white, isn't it? Even that, it's not. It just doesn't seem like it's putting it in there. When I do that, it definitely has it in there. So, what am I doing wrong here? Clearly something. Maybe I have a misspelling. I probably have a misspelling. Okay. Okay. HTML is getting undefined plus that. I'm not seeing it show up in here though. That's what's driving me crazy here. Yeah, I still don't see what I'm doing wrong here. Unless it's replacing it with... Oh, I wonder if that's the case. I bet it's replacing it again with the contents of chat message. That's gotta be what's happening. So what I need here is, can I do an HX trigger without the get? Because I don't really need to get anything done. I just need to trigger. Let me see. So that's not what I want to do. HTMX HX trigger without HX get. Naked HX trigger doesn't seem to work. What does that mean? But so is an AJAX request. Right. To be used without an AJAX request, in which case it'll only fire the HTMX trigger event. If you need to hook the event before an AJAX call, check HTMX before request. You can prevent default here to abort. Works fine, doesn't support any modifiers for... Okay. Demanding and aggressive. That's not even aggressive at all. Six boost. Okay, detail. I guess I can try it. I have a feeling it just won't work without this, but let's remove it and see if anything happens. Let's go do that. Reload there and do that. Okay, it still fires off. Doesn't have anything in. That's weird. It's weird. It doesn't have anything in it. What's wrong with the network here? Let me see. SSE. Clear that for a second. Reload. SSE is pending. And then what? 200. That's still open. Can I do it again? Looks like. Still not showing up though. What is going on here? What the heck am I doing wrong? It's not reloading. Like, I don't see any other calls going out. Beyond what it just did. It says 16 requests here, right? So, boom, boom. Still 16 requests. So it's not making an additional request out, which is good. It's also not putting anything on the page, which is boggling my mind here. Unless there's something has to be. Something has to be resetting the page or something. Oh, wait. Well, duh. I just changed the thing so it doesn't have chat box anymore. Okay, hang on. Because I removed. I'm not making this that additional call out, so there shouldn't be a chat box thing there now. So just do that. And then reload this page. 32 requests on the network there. I'll clear this. And clear that. Bango. Run. Network. No additional requests. Elements. There, now we have a thing. Yes. Okay. So that's what was going on. It was doing. That's a good question. Was I doing it before? I was just handling SSE event message. That's it. But that's what was going on. I was putting the message there on the screen, and then it was triggering the Ajax call, which was undoing what I just did. Okay, let's feel a little bit better now. That out of there. This is fine the way it is right now. I'll have to figure out the animation stuff, but I'm not too concerned on that right now. So it is putting the message out there. Which is half the battle. I also want to put a widget for this on the home page. That will just display, like, it won't do any styling, because the intended purpose of it, well, I mean, it won't have any customization as far as styling, because the intended purpose for that will be for the streamer to see it. Although I guess it wouldn't hurt to be able to change the font and the size, but the colors and stuff you don't have to do. But those settings for the font and size will go into a different bucket. Those will be in like application settings or something like that. The general application settings thing. Okay. And then out of curiosity, if I hit this again, take that out of there, hit it again, I should have 3 of them now. I do. There we go. Okay. That's a little bit better. So I'm getting the test messages in. They're bare messages right now, so they don't have, like, I'll need the badge icon for the service, and then I'll need the username and all that stuff. So I still have to expand on this to get the username and stuff going. But now that I've got like the message coming down, I think all that will just be additional properties, which I might already have on there. Because I'm bringing it down as a JSON blob, because I'm doing a JSON parse there. So yeah, I think we'll be good with that. Okay. All right. I'm actually going to stop right now. I know it's been a very short stream. I have gotten a few things accomplished anyway, which is good. But I'm just having trouble focusing. Just getting into the zone to do more of this stuff. I need to really just not in that mindset right now. But I got some small things, small yet important things accomplished here today, which is good. Get them off the plate there, and let me go team commits. Fixed chat combined chat display page. There we go. Cool. That's yeah. I'm gonna stop there for a little bit. I should be back tonight, doing some gaming. I have to check to see what's going on, if anything. One way or the other, I'll be back. Probably around 10. I might be back a little bit earlier. It depends. We'll see. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I might actually get like a little bit earlier start. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this right now, my friends. But like I said, I'll be back then, and then I'll be back tomorrow afternoon for my longer sort of Sunday gaming session. Playing a bunch of games. I don't know. It's probably going to be just kind of a random set of games that I'll be playing. So we'll do that. But yeah, I think that about covers it for right now. I know it's been a shorter stream, but I just not in the mental realm right now of doing a lot more than what we did. We got some things done though, so that's always a good thing. Let's see if anybody is online right now. I don't see anybody, so I'll just let you guys go and disperse on your own. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching, and I hope everyone has an excellent morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what it is for you. I hope to see you back here again in the future for some more stuff, whatever happens to suit your fancy. Until then, see you, bye.
space.